Hello everybody, welcome to Late Night Frights. I'm Chris Brock's supervisor, and today is our vampire theme. Before I show you the movie that I selected, I just want to say today's not normally my day. Me and Andrew switched days for this week. They'll be back to normal next week. So, that being said, I selected a 1996 film starring George Clooney, Quentin Tarantino, and some more people, and that is From Dusk Till Dawn. So what From Dusk Till Dawn is about these two brothers, Seth, played by George Clooney, and Richard, or Richie, played by Quentin Tarantino. They robbed this bank, and they have killed a lot of people. They've killed like 5 Texas Rangers and like 3 civilians. They've killed some more people too, but and they're trying to just stay low. You can really tell that they're crazy. Not really George Clooney, because he's kind of smart, but Quentin Tarantino, his character is one minute you think he's nice, because he lets this hostage come and sit with him and watch TV with him, because they go to a hotel, and then he comes back, Seth, George Clooney, and she's dead, and you learn that he is a sex offender, so he raped her and killed her, essentially, is what happened. But they see these people pull in with this RV to the hotel, and they think, great, we can use that. We can, use them to get across the border, because that's where they're trying to go. They're trying to go to Mexico, to the titty twister. I know it sounds very stupid, but, they get there, and wow, some crazy stuff goes down. In the film, you have George Clooney, which I think this is one of his best performances. Like, his character is a big douchebag, but I just can't help but like him. He's just a cool cat. He knows what he's doing. He's just a smart dude. Quentin Tarantino, man, he plays a really messed up character. When they're in the RV, he kind of hallucinates and thinks that she says, we eat my pussy, and he's like, yeah. It was just really funny there. He plays a really messed up character. But for me, George Clooney did really good in this one. I've seen Batman and Robin, and please don't watch Batman and Robin. Erase that from history if you can. But he's actually a good actor aside from Batman and Robin. He did really good. I think he carried the film. Him and Jacob, the guy who played, the hostage's father, the priest or ex-priest, whatever you want to call him. I think those two are really the people who carried the film, in my opinion. But Quentin Tarantino, he did have a part in it, and he made me chuckle a few times. And the characters. I've already, did the main characters, so let's talk about kind of like the supporting characters. The hostages, I like them, the father, the girl. The one that I didn't really like too much was the brother. But I want to talk about Tom Savini and Greg Nicotero and John Saxon. John Saxon is a great actor. He was in there for a little cameo, I don't know if I'd say a minute cameo. It was really brief, but you got him in the film, which, as a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street, the original 1984, and Black Christmas, I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. And then we get a glimpse of Greg Nicotero, who is he's done a lot of stuff. He's been in Day of the Dead. He's helped do stuff for Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2. He's doing stuff for The Walking Dead. He's just really great at what he does. And then you have Tom Savini, which we all know as horror fans. He has this whip. His name's Sex Machine. Even how crazy it sounds, he has this whip. He whips Greg Nicotero's drink and then pulls it and grabs it. And Greg Nicotero's pissed off, and Tom Savini goes, and then he pulls out there's this flap on his pants right where his penis is, and it just flaps open, and a gun barrel is pointing right at Greg Nicotero, and it was very awesome cheesiness there. Yeah, so as a fan, as a horror fan, I seen Greg Nicotero, Tom Savini, and John Saxon in one film. I was I had an nerdgasm. So towards the end, they get a lot of weapons. Jacob's daughter gets this crossbow, and then his son gets this this water gun, which Jacob, he finds his faith again, and he blesses the holy water, so the water gun will be effective. Jacob, he has this. I think a metal pipe or something, and a shotgun. He puts it across and just blows them to pieces with the shotgun. And then Seth, George Clooney's character, he makes this steak chainsaw type thing. I don't know how he made it, but it was very awesome. He just goes around, it's like a chainsaw, it's going back and forth, and he just, boom, killing all these vampires. So overall, it's a very fun, entertaining vampire flick. You know, some effects are dated, but for the most part, it was pretty decent. Yeah, the only drawback I would have is that it's not scary. That's the only drawback. Other than that, it had good acting, you know, good plot. You know, like I said, it was entertaining. I watched it at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it kept me up. So I would recommend this film if you're a vampire fan, but it's not really that scary. That's the only drawback I have. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching my review of From Dusk Till Dawn. Tomorrow will be Horror Boy 101's Day, and then Thursday will be All Random Things' video, and then on Friday will be Little Rocker Cutie 2005's Day. So please stay tuned for their videos, and if you haven't already, go watch the Jay Sloan's video. I'll leave the Facebook link and the website link down below, guys. And again, thank you for watching. Peace.